fellas. Welcome. Welcome to the third stream of Summer Skies on DCS. This time around, we've got the briefing available for the beginning here. So we're probably going to have an intermission right after the briefing, but you can at least get to see that portion and see how that works out. So let me go ahead and share the Discord here. So that way you guys can see. We've got the op board inside of our Discord here. We're just hanging out waiting for the video briefing to begin.
Total whore for PowerPoints.
Yeah, my favorite one, I'm
PowerPoint
trying to remember which one it was. I think my favorite PowerPoint of all of the ones I've seen was the Marinus Rally race day, whatever we did. Where we were all driving aircraft like cars on the taxiways. That was
Oh,
awesome.
yes.
That was great.
Semi-annual Anderson Grand Prix. Something like that.
How's it? Torture by PowerPoint. PowerPoint is the most crucial part of the gaming experience. Sochi Rally. I'm just reading chat right now. In the meantime, let me get the watch together. Post.
Yeah, James, in the meantime, do a little song and dance. Entertain the masses here.
What can I dance?
We
Not
demand
quite the,
content.
singer. We demand content. I can try to cover Dos Gringos.
Alright, let's see what popped up here. An official watch together. Let's
Yeah,
go.
try to default dance to chat.
Jams OnlyFans coming soon.
TM, trademarked. Let's see, people are filing into the watch together quietly. Haven't put the announcement, the briefings live, we'll see.
Okay.
Put a
General.
3-minute little intermission music. We'll be extra super duper sure this time that the SAMs don't cower and will actually appear today.
We were
'Cause everybody
so
loves-
good that they were terrified of spawning, so they just didn't.
Yes, precisely. That's
Thank you,
exactly
Misfit,
what happened
for
in
joining.
Canada. Histana totally was so frightened that they decided to leave their areas.
Appreciate it.
Keyboards are different today. For the ease of the F-15s, you guys are going to go ahead and have not decimal numbers for your frequencies. Because I was told that F-15s apparently have to push a total of like 125
Yes.
times.
It is suffering.
I didn't know that that was a problem. How did they make that so bad?
Well, you have to bind keys for it. So what we usually do is we bind just one to push the left side of the decimal, and then just one for the right. But of course, then you start with 2 decimals, and now you're starting to run out of keys. That's already 4 keys. Now you need 6, and yeah. So it's great
Why?
fun. We can't push clicky, so we have to either use, because otherwise you're tabbing to use the radio menu
Just
from
enough
SRS
there's
client,
a,
which is also another it's not ideal. So
Yeah.
that's just how it is, unfortunately.
Text to text.
So a lot of
to
guys,
nightmare.
at least
channel.
we just at least me, I've just used my arrow keys to work decimal and work the whole number. But then yeah, when you start adding multiple decimals, that's when that system kind of breaks.
Hello, 1 second here.
There's Stig.
Yeah.
How you doing?
See it?
Alright, let's get this stream going. Once the stream's up and everybody's filed in, I'll start the music and we're gonna get PowerPointing.
Yes.
Oh,
Real military.
PowerPointing hours.
Real
Yeah.
military
This
hours.
is mil-sim stuff right here. It's
Yeah,
We're gonna get the
96
web
PowerPoints.
report. Web report.
Half tempted to put the green line on top that says unclassified for official use only, but
Classic.
Yeah.
Man, the amount of SOPs from like squadrons I've read that have that on, and
it's like, yes, we are DCS people.
yes, unclassified. Here you go, read.
My epic cool PowerPoint. We'll see if Present wants to work today. I think last time it is, or it'd be moody. This is some real action-packed music.
So during the briefing, I'll be stepping away for a second while I'll be listening in. We'll have
making
plenty
it
of
so that
time
we actually have
after
a
this
full
briefing,
screen
and I'll talk to the
on this
stream
nice.
for a little bit. But I'll be
Alright,
kind of
some of you
silent
guys
during the
recognize
actual
this.
briefing
You can
itself,
listen to
just so that way anybody who's actually
It's
interested
probably the
in
most
listening
HD you've ever heard
can
this.
hear it. So I'll be pretty silent for a minute. I love the
As
whole
the
music.
watch shows up.
My favorite.
Yeah, the watch sheet is on.
The Cisco.
I'm waiting to see if
telephone
anybody in
hold
chat
music.
actually recognizes what
Dude.
this is.
Yes.
And if you haven't, then you're lucky.
I know it's. I know I've heard it. I just don't know what the source is.
Your call is
An
valued to us.
absolute bop.
Please remain on hold until the associate get online.
Oof.
I think Ember releases this.
I've heard this is the Boeing travel
Are you serious?
hold music. I've heard this like in hotel rooms, like "Fuck, just connect me to someone, I need to get out of here, and then it's this music.
Yeah, I have this I have this bound to my soundboard as well, so I can play it over SRS. Not that I ever have. I think I played a Taco Bell bong once over SRS. Okay, yeah, the suffering finally hit everybody in chat.
Yeah, it's the like the delay effect clapping that just goes right to my soul.
Yeah.
I feel that.
The worst one is like when the joy that I feel when I finally hear like silence and like a ring and like dial tone. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Thank you, Montana.
Yeah, Montana's getting down.
All right, let's get filed in. PowerPoint time.
All
No
right.
more hold music.
You see my mouse cursor?
Yep, we're good to go.
Okay. Do you see my mouse cursor in here? I wonder if I need to turn on.
Yeah, your cursor's good. We're good to go.
Got
Very
it.
nice.
Welcome everybody. We're briefing for our 6th mission now. Let's get rep here. We have the coalition forces kind of on the run here. Not really on the run because we kind of kill everybody we see, but mostly on the run because they are actively getting out of the area, which is good. Okay, we are pushing further south here along the coast. Our next target will be Port Alves. It is a major enemy munition depot and shipyard. So if we take this out, we eliminate most of their capacity to repair and refuel their ships in the area. So we okay, mission. This is the mission map here. We have carrier group in the west as usual, and new airports for our OADF guys. There is the depot in the northeast of Port Alves. It's about a 40-mile separation. Is that right, James?
Yep.
Yep. So we do have SAM sites at both of these locations, including an SA-11 near Port Alves. So the keep out zone is kind of as marked by these red lines, and just keep that in mind. So don't stray too far to the east until you have some confirmation that the SAMs are taken care of. Expected enemy air threat will be from the northeast and southeast. Okay, mission timeline. Our step time is an hour earlier than last time. We are at 0700. Should still be in daylight when we're getting in there. We are first doing the seed strike at Port Alves in the North Depot, and maybe at the same time, naval strike happening. There should be a few enemy ships in or around the harbor. Most of them should be stationary in the mornings, though, so you don't have to worry too much about the enemy anti-air battery stuff from the ships, except for the ones that are already moving in the water. We next need to do a strike on the industrial buildings and convoys that are in Port Alves. Just if it doesn't look like a house, it's an okay target. We're aiming to reduce the enemy industrial capacity in this port to rubble. And we're also destroying the convoys to the north. Nice, I said that in the last one. OADF tasking. Pretty much the same, except there's no bombers this mission. It's all just us. We have OADF. It has cap north of Port Alves. Lancer 3 and 4, which are again combined into 3, are striking in the depot and on the convoys. Are handed the seed and strike for this. OMDF has the responsibility of the naval and Port Alva strike. The Beavers in particular are kind of going with the OADF, where they are going with the Lancer 3 and 4 flight, striking the depot and convoys. It's up to the Beavers whether or not they want to take seed munitions. I guess they'll sort that out. Morning Stars are going to be doing bombing on the Port Alvas. Not a full load of bombs, just enough to contribute, and also cap south of Port Alvas. Wind Riders are the same. Cap south of Port Alvas. No bombing though. Air-to-air threat in this mission will be the same as last time. JF-17, Mirage 2000, MiG-23, and MiG-21. Yeah, possibly some other stuff like types like we saw last time, like Tornado. Difference air threat is Port Alvas area SA-6, one SA-2 site, which shouldn't be as effective as the SA-6, but is still in there, and then the SA-11. Convoys have SA-8s embedded with them. They shouldn't be able to lose this like last time. Last time I think we had some bad intel. We blamed the intel guys for that. Probably paid off the wrong general. Alright. Long range sounds as well away from the air, so don't go on a crusade. You might get shot down by an S-400. ROE. Same as last time, you need a visual ID or a GCI call or you're fired upon. And also, you can bin these roads if need be. Tankers. We don't have any tankers besides the recovery tanker above the Kestrel. So, the airfields are close enough that you should be able to get back. The Eagle fuel is likely to be, I'd say, 20% of, well, at least for Eagles, it's going to be about 2,000 pounds. Then, sort it up with your squadrons for the other airframes. Comms, there's a few differences from last mission. OADF tower is swapped with OMDF tower because the SA-3 struggles with the getting to that 0.5 on the megahertz. So the OADF is now 240.0 and OMDF is now 240.5. Also, due to FC3 struggles, Jackals moved down 100 megahertz down to 262. So, and also general reverter keyboards. We have renamed it back to having the cap and strike be the majority, be the major channels for crosstalk, and then more detailed on that, OMDF has 325.5 for their cap, and OADF has 325.0 for their cap. Any questions?
Couple from Rich.
Go ahead, Rich.
Can we go back to the AO picture?
Yes.
Okay, we've got 2 waypoints just north of Makeup. Is that a suggested racetrack?
Yes, it's just racetrack, but it is somewhat close to the enemy SAM threat, so it might need to be pushed back. We recommend using the west waypoint for the initial racetrack ending points, and then the one east. These two are going to be the racetrack after the SAM threat is destroyed at depot.
Yep, no worries. Makeup. Enemy aircraft?
No enemy aircraft at Makeup. It's all going to come from east, further east and south.
Understood. And what is the SAM threat again at depot?
Depot is SA-6s.
SA-6s, an aging SA-2, and a potential SA-11 that isn't. It's known, but we don't know the exact location.
Right. The convoy is going to be somewhere. Right. The convoy is going to be somewhere close to the depot.
Understood. That's everything.
Everything we've done in our best of our ability to get waypoints that are accurate to the survey data we were able to get before the mission, but expect potential for things on your RWR. I'll put it that way.
Right. So Jams, question from the gallery here. Waypoints for strike vipers. Were they set?
They are set.
They have a bullseye, and then they have the waypoints around the depot.
Yeah. So waypoint 1 for everybody should still be Bulls. Waypoint 2 for the Hornets is going to be your IP. Waypoints after that are going to be varied, labeled SAM or TGT for targets. They will also be marked on F10 accordingly.
I got a question. Which SAMs or which waypoints? That kind of needs to be known.
SA11 to the south.
Yeah, I can pull those up for you here. Specific names or
That
thing
would be,
numbers.
that'd be great.
Yeah, anybody that needs specific waypoints, like named or identified right now, go ahead and let me know so I can get those for you.
Yeah, I'd like all the SAM waypoints for the Hornets.
Alright. We could just do target of opportunity, Saxo.
We could do that, but we could be more efficient if we don't.
We've got one flight of Tomcats going to be doing bomb catting, so see how that goes. We have a lot of Tomcats.
Alright, Tomcats, are your radios able to hang out on strike?
The back seats should be able to handle strike. So
B24 point
Alright.
the strike.
Who's doing, Vipers are doing speed 2, right? Over the depot?
yes. So
Or-
Vipers are probably going to... So the way I have this split is that the Vipers are going to be mostly doing the depot stuff. Vipers will have an approximately 70-mile ingress to the depot area with 2 sets of SA6s as their best estimate. Waypoints 2 and 3 for the Strike Vipers are going to be SAM sites. Waypoints 4 and 5 are going to be your depot targets. Any other industrial looking things in your area that you find in your pod, we can consider valid targets. There's no housing near the districts you're at.
Okay, so, Hornets won't bother with dealing with the depot unless the Vipers all get shut down and need our help.
Yeah, that's
Which I'm
correct.
sure would never happen.
Never. Waypoints 2 for the waypoint 1 for Hornets Bulls. Waypoint 2 is going to be your ingress point. Waypoints 3 is a SAM. Waypoint 4 and 5 are also SAMs.
As well, once we get everybody airborne, or at least Air Force airborne, I'll kick over to strike, call up Gambit on 324, and I can walk you into known SAM threats.
Gotcha. 5, 6, and 7 are all. Sorry, 6, 7, and 8 are all specific factories, powder depots, warheads, and all that fun stuff. You'll notice that they're very, very big, and they are marked at waypoint with correct altitude.
Right, the area for cap are going to be, so kind of keeping station to the north is OADF people that are doing cap, and then kind of over and east of Port Alice is the OMDF cap presence.
Gams, did you get the... I forgot if you said the waypoints or not. Which SAMs are on which waypoints?
Yeah, I did. Let me repeat those for you. Waypoint 2 is your ingress. Waypoint 3, 4, and 5 are SAMs. 6,
Yeah,
7,
which
and 8.
type of SAM is on each...
Oh, they're all
each
SA6
waypoint?
threats. Your SA11 threat is currently unknown as to where it's going to be, so I would keep your eyes open. We do know for a fact that it is within, I would say, about a 20-mile radius of the airfield.
That's good.
So, it will be defending the port. We know that much. It won't be defending them. That being said, I think we have enough armed trucks today that we should be able to deal with any credible threat.
Yeah, you've got 4, at least.
And if things get too bogged down in the main AO, we can definitely abandon the second objective in the north just to focus on striking the port. Should anybody get task saturated, the primary objective is disabling this port and the ships that are in it. So,
I would caution against the default being everybody crowds into the port. I suspect we might
That's
run
cool.
into some deconfliction issues if a bunch of F-16 show up down at the port and we aren't expecting them.
I would say if you guys run out of munitions or if like some freak thing happens where you guys are unable to complete it, then yeah, we can ditch the northern depot, but I doubt it.
Okay.
Jams, what's the weather?
The weather is going to be scattered. Otherwise, pretty good. We're taking out for the morning. Expect case of recoveries. Nothing too crazy.
For CAC
Cloud
frequency,
base be at
is
11,000.
all CAC supposed to be on the same frequency?
No, there's OADF cap, which is 325, Oh, MDF cap is going to be 325.5.
5, thank you.
Strike can be separated, but I'm assuming most strike people are going to have a common strike, and then everybody's going to push to their inner flight for actual tasking stuff. TM.
Right, so for this mission, the leading would say 324.0 for everybody for strike common. And then
Yep.
they'll probably will be making smaller
Inner
channels.
flight
that
or
may be-
bids, or data link, whatever you non-Tomcat people use. Radios.
Probably, what's it called? Pseudos. It's not, it's the perception thing where you can see, like ESP. Yeah, they probably have that. Okay, is that it?
Yeah, probably that.
Ah.
I think we have a new record for the amount of people in VC.
Oh yeah, what's the tally here? 45. I think we had slightly more a few times ago, like 52, but it might be
We do not have an S400 in this mission. The SA-11, it's just not an S400. It should be within a 10-mile radius of the airport, though.
There is no S400. It is not an S400. It is an S300.
Yeah, I was
not
gonna
an
say, if you guys
S400.
are up against an S400,
Those are very
you'd be
different.
doing it. Yeah, like that is, we are
It
past.
is.
One,
Yes,
one is
the-
designed to take
just
care
to-
of ballistic missiles.
Yeah, well, just to clear up confusion, because I saw some people in chat go, no, there is no S400. It is a S300, like PS, if you really want. But yeah, no SAM sets back, just normal S300. It's an SA-10.
Welcome, welcome to We got 6 viewers.
bonus
That's
points if you
awesome.
get the Soyuz rocket.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, just
I know 6
So
was the
you-
same for my streams. That's awesome.
really big.
Alright, let's just split into
Thanks,
the
guys, for joining in.
per
We're just
squad.
kind of wrapping up the briefing right
Don't
now.
go to
Good.
Yeah,
channels.
Hornets,
Break
Lights
it up.
Out,
Any other
Carter 8,
questions?
and the 132.
Briefing channel. That
As you
being
guys can
said,
probably guess, we're doing a naval
stars will
strike.
be doing. Oh yeah,
I will be
Tomcat and Stone
flying
Stars
the
will be strike today.
F-15C,
And we'll have
with the
Huskies,
Jackal
follow me
flight,
to the
and
Tridents.
going
We're gonna
to three
talk with them for a little bit before we split.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We might.
Yeah, same if
reorganize some
our
of the-
last one. If you got access to the Jackal's channel, hop right in. If not, join VC2. I'll see you there.
What's the difference between S300 and S400? Well, S400's significantly greater mainly because it's meant for like high speed, higher altitude, longer range, so on. It's just the type of missile. The radar tracking and stuff is going to be probably the same. But as far as S400s, they aren't going to be in this mission, so we won't have to worry about that. Let's move over to our flight.
Yeah.
Long enough that the mission it'll happen.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll see how it all plays out. But yeah, you know, it's pretty standard fare, isn't it? So best of luck, guys. I'll see you on the other side.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so that's 8 Jackals. Nice. We got a few full flights. Take the sign up sheet here. Let's see sign flight numbers. Entirely too many windows open.
So we're basically just gonna wait until the server comes up, and then we can all join in and start loading in. So
Right.
this is kind of the post briefing, preparing the server, and getting ready to join.
Exactly. Okay, Trevor, you are 1-3, and Crunch, you are 1-4.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna be so we're joining first flight. Hold on, we'll be right back. There we go. Ta-da.
Alright, change headsets 1 second.
I'm gonna go ahead and launch DCS and stuff, and prepare my SRS client for the radio, all that good stuff. So.
the server don't be laggy today.
I was there for last time. I had a lot of fuck ups because of desync and just lag overall on my end.
I'd like to actually be able to stay information today instead of getting teleported around.
No, what happened? My biggest issue last time was that I couldn't take off until like maybe 20 minutes after mission start because of all the lag.
Yeah, you still got there.
Yeah, I still got there, but the first time I tried taxiing, the thing lagged, and then when it stopped lagging, I was already in the grass.
I remember watching someone just sink into the ground.
Yep.
And then, after my eagle went into the grass, I tried to get it back into the taxiway, only for it to like tip over to one side and get the wing absolutely crunched. And then, second time I tried taxiing, the thing lagged just as I pulled into the runway, and when I was doing that, I was turning, so when I stopped lagging, I apparently had turned into a fucking spotlight truck and destroyed my radar.
Oh. Alright, who's not in a mission sign-up slot? I see Skiz took the last one, but he's not here.
I'm surprised that Skiz would take would join the Jackals today.
He does fly F-15, but I don't know. I don't even see him in, I think he also flies F-14.
Yeah, he normally flies F-14, but I think he was.
Looks like he's not here yet, or at
Yeah.
all.
I think in the one. Oh, sorry.
Who's the person that doesn't have a slot in the mission top?
I saw that Trevor was off in the third.
Yeah, we moved him over.
I think we're all here except for Skiz. Yeah.
There's 8 of us here, right?
7
now.
7. Okay, that's why.
Because we're missing Skiz, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Aside from
I
Skiz,
counted wrong.
everyone should be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to that. So.
Alright. Sounds good. Getting DCS started up.
Alright. Well, we've got basically everything set up on my end. We're just waiting for the server to start up. And then once we get into the server, we can start up the mission.
Yep, I changed my name in DCS. I like how the only 3 people who have posted anything on streams and VODs today are all from the Jackals.
Where's the most interesting people? Who would want to watch a Viper do their stuff? It's just boring.
Imagine.
I think this is at least probably loading up. Maybe it's the update? I might need to update the DV compiler thing. Being slow for me.
Do we take them not posting a password as we didn't change the password?
Probably.
What was the password last time?
Box 1.
Oh, chance of typing something in the search field.
Nope.
Hello?
Hello.
It's Fox 3.
Yeah, AmRam brevity call. There you go.
I'm gonna be right back.
Hey.
I have a few issues starting DCS.
You're having issues today?
Yeah,
Kelvin
it's
says, "Don't miss the Navy." Is there any reason why? Any
starting
poor
properly.
experiences?
It's fog,
That's scary.
Alright, are we to slot in now?
Let's go to in game.
Good.
I believe
slots and
I
get in
believe
there.
DCS is
Mark
trying
Jones.
to get detected by OBS. So let's see if it
Where are you?
see if it'll actually pick it up. No, maybe not.
There we go. DCS to lock the user directory. Is it still open?
Might have to do some
Good work now.
let's see. Might have to mess around here. Looking for a game. Oh, there it goes.
Here's
Finally
my-
picked it up. I saw it flash for a second. There we go. Dubbed their official memer. Call sign.
Are we
Juan
loading in, or
Juan.
are we waiting for everyone to slot and then loading in?
I'm going to slot in.
Well,
Most likely going to be paused until everyone's.
if you have a call sign, you probably earned it, and I feel like that's a very long story.
Yeah, the game is on. What have I got here? That looks cool.
Well, I guess I'll load it. We don't.
I mean, it
start
could be
long,
worse.
so
You
I
could
guess it
have a
doesn't
call
really matter
sign
that much.
from doing a fuck up.
Go ahead and slot in.
If you're dubbed the memer, then that's not nearly as bad as being dubbed like the fuck up, right? So on the good side, you're dubbed for your comedy.
I'll bring it back. I just have to wait for this to load.
What was I? 1-3. That's right. So I'm gonna be up here in this slot, but let's see. Boop. See if I can get in.
Looks like we have the same loadout as last time.
It's thinking. The server's thinking. There it goes. Alright, alright.
Jackal 2-1, checking in on 240.
Wonder how ops would change if F-35s were available. Well,
2-1,
I
checking
mean,
in
we
on
would
240.
we would have a significant advantage then, is all I would say. Because it seems like currently the F-35 kind of works as like
Okay, good.
a
I'm gonna switch
flying
over to
relay.
remember, we're
would
on
be the best way to
262
explain
for
it,
flight, not
right?
two,
Like
or
you
not
can
362.
you can relay data from one aircraft to another. That's really the biggest thing. I wouldn't say that it's any more or less combat capable than some of the previous aircraft or some of the upcoming like Gen 5-ish kind of aircraft like the F-15EX, right? Like the F-35 isn't like the F-15EX, which carries like a ridiculous amount of missiles, right? Like but it does exceed in other, like it's got its own place. The F-15 has its place. The F-22 has its place, right? B-1 Lancers and B-52s have their place, right? So the F-35 fills a different role of like being a relay for data for other aircraft, and also kind of being a multi-role in its own way. But it isn't like a specifically designed air superiority fighter, or isn't a specifically designed strike fighter or anything like that. So it has its own role, and it's unique in that sense. So it would change a lot of things. You have to think about not just aircraft and their physical capabilities, but also their digital capabilities as well. All right, let's start up here. Looks like everyone else is doing the same. Alright, left engine starting up. And let's hit the right engine as well. Cool.
Alright, I'm in. I'm gonna mute.
Let me make sure got my overlay here. There we go. I am connected. Let's go back to Jackals, make sure everything on the radio still seems the same. Tower's still 240 and Cath is 325. Right? So should still be good. What I am gonna do, and kind of off screen, you can't quite see this. Maybe next time I'll use my web camera, but that way you can actually see what's going on my end. But off screen, you can't see, but normally I write down the frequencies, and that's like a normal thing for, I guess, real pilots, is you write down frequencies so it's on your knee board or leg board, whatever you call it. Or at least have a map or whatever it might be, mission specific, mission requirement stuff. So I'm writing down my frequencies just to make sure that I have them for like quick access if I need it later. I know the flights frequency just off of memory, so that's fine.
Hey, Jackal 2 is a 3 ship without skiz today, right? Alright, perfect. Muting again.
Okay. And then, let's see. Everything else looks good. So I'm going to deafen myself from the Discord. And then, can't quite see it on my screen, but I have, what is that? The little radio overlay here. So I have to tune my radio. There it was. 325. 362. Maybe it wasn't, it was 262. Okay. 262. Tower's 240. Okay. I gotta relaunch. Looks like so. DCS SRS is kind of whack. Sometimes it detects, sometimes it doesn't. SRS, so I'll have to relaunch SRS because it's not detecting my HOTAS controls. There we go. Okay, go back, toggle overlay. There we go. Let's see if it works. Yes, it does. Cool.
So now we're good.
Looks like. Let's see. 1, 2. It's still there.
Tower, Jackal 2-1, airship F-15C, building short runway 19er.
Jackal 2-1, line up and wait, runway 19er.
Alright, let's go.
Tower,
I'm started out. So.
Lancer 2 flight, right turn out of parking, hold short runway 04.
Copy.
Lancer 1 flight, on departure, turn right heading 220, clear to take off runway 04.
The rest of the Jackal flight already just went ahead of us, so. Yeah, there you go. Flight 2, flight 2, flight 2. I'm not sure where 1-1 is, but I'm sure he's trying to connect.
Jackal 2 flight, you're cleared straight out on departure, clear for takeoff runway 19er.
Roger that, Tower. Alright, I'm starting up.
Lancer 2 flight, line up and wait 04.
Comes 2.
Lancer 1 flight, contact blackout channel 2 tasking.
Oh.
Lancer
1-4.
2 flight, again, right turn, on departure, heading 220, clear for takeoff runway 04.
Comes 2, copy.
Jackal 2 flight, contact blackout channel 2 tasking.
Roger that, thank you, Tower.
I'm just hoping it's not like last time where we don't get any kills. above everything, I just want to survive the entire campaign. But hopefully we get some kills in the process.
Pushing blackout, good day.
See ya.
Turning 060 and climbing.
Lancer 2, contact blackout channel 2 tasking. Lancer 3 flight, clear for takeoff runway 22, on departure, fly runway heading.
Lancer 3, clear for takeoff,
Go
22,
full rail
fly
and
runway.
get up to 30,000 Jackal 2.
It's me. Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna adjust the sounds a little bit. Turn down the gain a little bit and turn up my microphone. There we go. We've got a decent number of viewers this time around, so thanks for joining us, guys.
Jackal 1-2 here, sorry for the delay. I've been experiencing more technical difficulties on my end, but I'm ready to roll out now.
Copy, 1-3 checking in, ready to roll out. Not entirely certain where 1-1 is, but we'll see.
Tower, Lancer 3-1, requesting push to strike free and left-hand turn. 3-1, left-hand turn is approved. I'm still waiting for your last guy to get off the ground. Hey, firm, left-hand turn approved.
Hold on, is he taking off with us right now?
Lancer 3 flight, maneuver as required to get your people back in.
Check if he's in the 3-6-2 frequency.
Steak is having DCS issues, so he's trying to get a network.
Should we wait for Steak or should we roll out now?
Lancer 1-3 and Jackal 1 flight. I see y'all still in the taxiway.
Maybe
Airports are now uncontrolled. Takeoff at Lancer 3 flight, push strike, channel 3. I'll see you there. That's 3, push and strike.
Tower, this is Jackal 1-2. We're just waiting on 1-1 to spawn in.
Tower copies. Again, y'all are uncontrolled.
Alright, so we're just waiting for 1-1. And when he can join, we'll just go on our own. We don't have to contact Tower anymore.
Lancer 1-3 taking the active runway 04.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch that radio, since we only got like 2 radio channels that I can monitor. I'm going to switch the second radio over to the cap channel, so that way I can listen to what's going on in the sky, even though we're still on the ground. So I'm going to listen to them. So now I'm on cap channel and Jackal flight channel. So those are the 2 that I'm listening into. So there's 1-1, we're good now.
Blackout Lancer 1, checking in, bullseye, 294, 68 miles, 27,000.
Hello?
Inbound to the cap hold, waypoint 2 as of right.
Hello?
Let's go.
Lancer 1,
Welcome.
Blackout Green 2.
Lancer 1.
Okay.
It's early enough, make sure to forget your lights. It is involved with the button L, explain yourself.
I have 1 flight of base 21 in the north quadrant. That's bullseye 075 for 180 at 10,000, tracking northwest. 4 flight MiG-21. Have 3 flights of MiG-21s in the southern quadrant. The first of which is at bullseye 100 for 160. That's a 4 flight of MiG-21.
Alright, turn on my collision
I'm
lights.
probably going to have some of the cap guys from the north went off to the south, depending on how fast the Navy people get there.
Lancer 1.
Lancer 2.
Lancer 1. Recommend you head south if that's the case.
Waiting on you.
As, the
Yeah, I'm about to level off and start pulling her back.
Springfield 2-2, hold position. Springfield 2-3, domestic, cleared attack to runway 19. Springfield 2-4,
90 RPM.
cleared attack to runway 19. Springfield 2-2, hold position. 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 Springfield 2-2, hold position.
All right.
Springfield 2-2, hold position.
Okay, we'll take off and set the 2.
Hold position. Springfield 2-2, hold position. Springfield 2-2.
Blackout, this is Jackal 2-1. Be advised, those SA6s are getting me a little bit nervous, so I'm going a little bit further north than the anchor point you gave me.
Springfield 2-2, hold position.
Jackal 2, Blackout, sounds good to me.
Springfield 2-2, hold position.
Jackal 2, the
Okay,
big
plan
group, I'm
for
going to
takeoff
contact
is
you.
all
They're
at
30
break
raw,
set, and so we'll go to 80%
at
and then
12,000,
I'll
flanking
tell
left.
you when
I'll
your
give you
breaks
guys
off,
more updates once
then
they get
go
closer.
to afterburner slowly to
Copy
hold.
that, Blackout.
Start keep up. Okay, break set.
Blackout,
Sorry,
Lancer 1, can you suggest a hot heading for us when we set up in the hold?
3, 2, 1, breaks off.
Lancer 1, Blackout is unfamiliar with where you're trying to act for about a half
Slowly going up to afterburner.
Where should our radars be pointing when we hit waypoint 2?
Look at this scratched up cockpit.
110, Lancer 1. Springfield 2-3,
Rotate.
Springfield 2-2, hold position.
Out of afterburner.
Nice. All right. Let's roll on.
205, airborne. 205, radar contact, altimeter 2992. Springfield 209, airborne.
I'm going to do a left bank turning 070 dash 2.
Flying from 2992. 209, Springfield 2-3, hold position.
Lancer 2, I have a total of 8 MiG-21s in a southern quadrant. I'm going to have you guys intercept the first before. They are currently at bullseye 00 for 140 at 15,000, tracking west-west. That's going to be your first target. I'm a little slow, going up to 92 RPM. Lancer 2, for now, proceed on bearing 110. They're about 200 miles away. Holding on.
All right, let's go.
205,
Okay,
hold position. 205, clear to switch. 209, passing 2.5 kilo. 209, clear to switch.
Check 1, checking on 325.
Jackal 1, Blackout. We're going to have one group of 4 MiG-21s to the north, as well as 3 groups of MiG-21s, totaling 9 in number in the south. For the time being, I want you to head between the north and south quadrants and anchor at bullseye 080 for 70.
Bullseye 080 for 70. That's behind the enemy SAMNet at depot. And are we able to get over that?
I currently have Jackal 2 that's currently flying over it. As long as you maintain high altitude, then I believe that they only have SA6s there.
Copy, we'll go around the north like they're doing.
So I'm just gonna hold like 96 throttle and try to just catch up to my flight here. go. Alright, 1-4 is a little bit behind me, that's fine. See a couple specs down there.
Cycle 2, blackout. Big flight is from 080 for 120 at 30,000 feet for 3 of them. One of those dispatches is currently at 17,000.
Getting
All are hot.
almost up there to 23.
Blackout, Jefferson 1 copies. Okay, we're gonna put our nose on your right, sir.
Jackal 2, one of the southern groups of MiG-21s is currently turning towards you. They are currently from 120 for 110 at 25,000 and climbing. I'm going to task Lancer 1 to attack those bandits.
Thank you, Blackout. Jackal 2 1 copies.
Lancer 1, that bandit group is from 120 for 140 at 27,000. Forward flight MiG-21.
Lancer 1 copies. Recommend committing Jackal if
Bandit's going hot.
so right now we're setting up at
formation that we had going.
2-3, music on, warming up 15 seconds.
Roger that, 2-3. I think they're pretty far out for jammers, if I recall correctly, but go for it if you want.
Also, jammers are only really the most useful against maybe Mirages, probably not, but also Jeffs.
Lancer 1, Jackal 2 is currently engaging a different MiG-21
what's
group
your
that is also
RTM
hot on them, sending you to engage the group on
94.5.
Lancer 1 copies, send again, bro.
Lancer 1, from 114 for 120 at 36,000.
Jackal 2, full mill, but no AV yet. Last one, copies bandit group. How far are we able to press 110 as my current position puts me beside the SA-10 threat vector?
For 140 at 35,000.
Lancer 1, I don't like the SA-10 on my low safety speed, so unfortunately I don't have a good grasp
Guess
for
they're
that.
still gaining altitude, so let's go up a little bit more.
Last one copies. Alright, we'll try and work it as best we can, but we're going to try and stay hot-cold on 110 and 290 respectively.
Springfield 2-3, Overlord 1-1, Bra 085 for 140 at 35,000 knots.
Jackal 2, blackout. Recommend once you guys want your bulls, crank left.
Springfield 2,
Roger that, blackout, thank you.
1-1, Bra 10.
Anyone Jackal 2 is in 325, make sure you crank left and fire missiles to not get translated.
Springfield 2-3, Overlord 1-1, Bra 109 for 140.
Also, let me know if you get radar tally. I've got nothing so far, but they're still pretty far out.
Overlord 1-1, Pontiac 1-3, Springfield 2-3, Overlord 1-1.
Just heads up 2-1, you're steadily pulling ahead.
Pontiac 1-3, Overlord 1-1.
Feel free to put on a lap burner to catch up. I'm just in full mill, so if you do AP, you'll definitely catch up. I'm not using any of that.
Jackal 2, blackout. 60 mile separation, 36,000. Your go.
Let's see where we are now.
Roger that, blackout. I'm gonna stay in full mill for a bit. You guys can put on the afterburner and catch up a little bit, and then I will afterburner as well. Because we're getting a little close.
I prefer remaining in the back to cover with my music.
Springfield 2-3.
Oh yeah, I guess that is a good idea. Jammer, I didn't think about that.
140 at 25,000 knots.
Lancer 1, Lancer 3 is currently working on DT guys doing CN with arms.
Okay, I got a radar tally. I'm burning. Any chance we can get
Yeah, me too. Three contacts.
100 miles still.
On the right and one on the
Lancer 1, I need you guys to sort those guys. Jackal 2 is sorting the northern group.
75. Okay.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to sort the leftmost bandit.
One copy, we're going to run the grind as much as we
I've got him locked
away.
down.
We've only got 4
Tokyo, they're a little bit close
aircraft.
together, but if you can get the middle bandit, and I'll leave the rightmost bandit for Phoenix.
Yes, the back group, I'm hoping that eventually some of my naval camp is going to get there, but it might
And there is fourth one on the right. On the way to those guys, if we're still on for that, but we can turn off whatever. Whoa.
So that's, Phoenix, if you want to sort the last
do you
one,
mind
go
letting us take the lead allow us to go cold and regroup and cover us from any band, because we're going to go straight out cold. So we're going to take our launches on the lead group, free ship 35,000. That'll allow you to finish off the 1 or 2 to survive, and then you can commit straight on the trail group and we'll cover you.
I can engage the two.
Disregard that, so I've already seen you engaging. Engage lead group, we'll try and cover you best.
If you can engage the 2 trailers, go for it, yep.
Jackal 2 is the one engaging the northern lead group right now, Lancer 1.
Say again,
Lancer 1 I'm
engaging
from 120 for 50 and
2 ship of the Pardis group.
Blackout, Lancer 1, who's engaging lead group, free strength 35,000.
I believe that's Jackal 2.
Jackal 2, be aware, we don't see you on radar. You're going to have to keep us updated because we're not sure what's going on over there.
Roger that, Lancer 1 engaging right now.
2-2 Fox 3.
Splash 2 currently. I see one high, is that one loaded?
Jackal 2, Lancer 1, any idea which one? Currently tracking right outmost at Angels 3.
Splash.
Good kill.
Jackal 1, blackout, proceed from 120 for 70.
Great.
Copy, 120 for 70.
Lancer 1, I've unengaged big bed on this bed on your right from 130 for 30 at 36,000 odds.
Judy.
Jackal 2, is that guy dying? Yes, he is. 2-3, is that you still carrying on the same bearing? Is there another one out there?
Yeah, 30 splash run. And Fox 3 on the closest one.
Overlord 1-1.
Roger that, 2-3.
Jackal 2-3, bandit 10 miles your nose, unengaged.
Judy.
20 miles, declare 120, 20 miles, 24,000. Is that the current bandit?
Lancer 2, Lancer 1, correct.
Fox 1,
2-1, are you starting on the one on the right?
Single, 24,000.
I've got him locked up. I'm going to ask GCI. GCI, I have a bandit raw 190 from me. Is he unengaged?
Lancer 1 is currently engaging at target Jackal. Jackal, you have a leather bandit that's currently 115 for 18 at 4,000.
115 for 18, roger.
Lancer 1, splash 1, 25,000, single.
I see him.
Lancer 1, you have one bandit 090 for 20 at 7,000 climbing, currently being engaged by tactical flights. You also have one engaged from this bed on 110 for at 35,000, flanking west.
Alright.
Lancer 1 sorting single bandit 32,000. Lancer 1 sorting single bandit 11,000.
Were you engaging these
2-2,
ones who are
3 right below me. If you got a shot, go for it.
Lancer 1 Fox 3, single bandit through 10,000, tracking southbound.
A little bit.
That looks like a splash to me. Did we get a splash on that low bandit? Yes, we did. Jackal 2-1 to blackout. I believe we've engaged all the MiGs in our sector.
Jackal 2-1, I just saw all things shot down. I have another group for you that's from 120 for 70 at
1-1, I'm seeing radar contact over here.
Lancer 1, that flight is from 120 for 75 at 36,000 odds. Right now, there's
120, roger that, blackout.
Everybody else.
Overlord,
one still on fight.
Pontiac, 1-3. Request
5, be advised.
Everybody check your
forces
fuel
are
tank,
being on
your
80
fuel
miles
station,
per day AO.
Through there.
From 80 miles to reach the pole line. So they'll be able to.
Just past internal.
Right. So we're a good ways behind Jackal Flight 2 and Lancer Flight. So
Jackal 2, Blackout, what's your
they just finished engaging. They might have to fall back, and once they fall back, we're gonna be bumped up to the front.
2-1,
So
1 Fox 3, 2 Fox 1, 2 Fox 2.
we might end up seeing some action here in just a minute. We just have to be a little patient.
1 Fox 2, 1 Fox 3.
I think these. I think 1 and 2 are at like 96.
Now 2 flight of May 21, 120 for 55, 36,000. Once you kill those two, then turn back home, rearm.
Roger that, Blackout.
Lancer 1, Lancer 2, I'm gonna have you guys by to intercept anybody else coming from the south.
16 nautical miles.
For not being conserved fuel, conserve weapons.
Lancer 2, full weapon, and 9,000 pounds.
Whoops, I'm shooting past you. Jackal 2 account, we're on 130 for 40 at 6,000 hot. 2 flights this.
Blackout confirm it. 6,000?
6,000.
Roger that, Blackout. Alright, so they're low.
And there are 2 iron.
So here's Jackal Flight 2 over here.
I do have lock on 1.
Which one? If you got the shot, oh, I've got, yeah, I see him,
Wait, are we sure I'm looking, I'm seeing stuff that's right in front of, like, up high in front of us.
Yeah, there are 2 guys, one at 32 and one at 36.
Phoenix, do you have 2 Fox 3s?
No, only one, but I can handle with.
Lancer 2, once Jackal 2 has closed this front square 21, then I'm gonna back you onto a different group of teams that are about 1 distance towards you.
Okay, then Fox 3 on the first one.
3 Jackal 1 form right side. 1 3 1 4 continue straight. 1 1 1 2 continue on turn here.
Copy 1-3, 1-1-2.
Jackal 2, 20 miles separation, yours 36,000.
Okay.
36,000, are there any bandits low?
And Pitbull.
Continue.
Roger that. I see
Right
someone
there.
at 27. I'm going to engage him, I guess. Unless you hit him? No, it doesn't look like he's engaged.
Springfield 2-3, Overlord 1-1, Bra 099 450 at 35,000.
Let's go ahead and bump this on.
Come on, sweetheart.
Do you have the far right bandit? Is that who you're shooting at, Phoenix? Yeah, looks good.
I was shooting at the one on 160 right now.
Roger.
Left bandit is dropping and going cold, it looks like.
Yeah,
I see
think
him 2-2.
he trashed my missile.
Turning hot on the 160 bandit. Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm going after the one on the left, the low one. Jackal 2, Blackout, your missiles have been defeated.
Fox 1.
Springfield 2-3, Overlord 1-1, Bra 102 440 at 4,000 knots.
3,000.
Supporting.
Splashed.
Flash.
Nice. So the one's going cold.
Okay, I'm running down this last bandit. That's 2-1 Blackout. Start your sun 00490 at 36,000. 3 flight 21. Flanking left.
16, not bad.
2 come.
Let's pull it back to like 95. That's for like 93.
Turn, right hand.
Overlord 1-1, Pontiac 1-3, request bogey dope.
Splash. Jackal 2 Blackout, good job. Start your you press towards the west, return to base. I want you guys to re-argue so we can keep that staggered between our flights.
Roger that, Blackout. Returning
I'm
to
gonna
base.
turn down cap flight volume a little bit.
Good job, Jackal 2. I'm
There we go.
back up to 30,000 for the return.
Copy. Pitch stop or RTV?
We are RTV to refuel and rearm. What's everyone's fuel station, Jackal 2?
22, 9,000. 1314, come back this way. We got the racetrack.
Copy, returning. Alright, so let's bank.
Cold heading is 300.
Copy 300. I've got a Sam right in front of my nose though, yeah, 1-6.
2-3, I'm going to do a slightly more aggressive climb because I forgot about the SAM site.
Okay, following.
Camera on if you are being spiked.
Way ahead of you.
Which airfield is ours?
Latitude 2, blackout. 70 miles abrasive, your nose 36,000. 4 flight MiG-21, line astern, across 30 miles.
The one we just took off, I think.
Alright.
Galenzek is ours. Thank you.
Oh. Must have lost quite a bit of energy.
300.
Roger that, 2-3.
I am being spiked by that Sam still.
I'm forming up on you.
Copy.
I'm currently being watched by the SA-5. Blackout, Lancer 1, we're re-establishing the cap bullseye 050, 98 miles, 26,000. Do we need to adjust here, or are we good to keep running 300120?
Lancer 1, you guys should be good there. Lancer 2 is going to be engaging some defense about 70 miles towards your southeast. So they should be fine. Once you guys stay anchored.
Lancer 3-7, this is Gambit on guard. I need you to turn left, heading 055. You're getting a little bit too close to the port. And
Jackal
Lancer
1.
3-7, Lancer 3-2, contact me, channel 3.
Jackal 1, turn left, heading 030. We're shackling.
2-2.
13 and 14, turning right.
Yeah,
you want us to
2-3, just
burn
be careful on that heading with the port and the downside.
Yeah, let's turn 330.
Copy.
If you're up 2-2.
Alright, here we go. 03. I just don't have much energy. I might have to pop burner here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pop burner.
Lancer 2, tally on target.
There we go.
1,000 feet.
Lancer 1, home group, we're on 085 for 110. 4 flight MiG-23, tracking east and south. Oh, sorry, tracking west. I need you guys to
There we
intercept
go.
them.
Cool.
Mission section.
Lancer 1 copies. Send the bra for Lancer 4.
Go back down to 96. There we go.
Lancer 2, Block 3. Target 35,000.
Alright.
Jackal 1, we're gonna check here. 13 and 14 will be going right. 1, 1 and 1 will be going left.
Lancer 2, good kill.
Make first now.
210 for 28. You have MiG-23s that are pursuing you about 50 miles. Lancer 1 is currently on the intercept.
Lancer
1, big 23s are 095 for 100 at 24,000, flanking right.
270 and 090 are the vectors.
You also have another big 23 group that is 120 for 125, but I have currently running though.
Okay, let's go 090. Hello, welcome aviation dude. Welcome 1000-year Reich.
Change up our heading to fly eastbound.
Check it ones and cool headings 270.
Alright, 09. Whoop. Not quite 09. There we go. There we go.
Launcher 2, blackout, egress 260.
Let's see how much I got. 15. Cool.
2-3, I'm gonna start rolling for a more westerly heading. Following.
Blackout, Lancer 1, bogey dope, 23 group.
Launcher 1, brawl 090 for 85 at 23,000. Hot.
Yes, welcome to 2-3. You should be northerly enough to just turn almost out of direct course.
Blackout, turn 170, go supersonic, get some altitude. I'm gonna have you guys intercept some of the big 23s to the south that are currently tracking north.
Okay.
Blackout, Lancer 1, bogey dope me again for targeting 23 group.
Lancer 1, raw 0907 at 1,000, flanking right.
Blackout, Lancer 1, repeat altitude.
20,000.
Targeting 21,000, big 23 group, Lancer 1. Jackal 2, this is 2-1, I'm egressing at full mill under the vein hose.
Target to 11075 at 22,000, big 3-2 flight, tracking northwest.
Under the vein hope, no one will see me pop my tires.
Jackal 1.
Jackal 1, I need you to switch target to 10 for 70 at 23,000. You also have targets that are 075 for 50, but Lancer 1 is going to be engaged those for you.
Copy, repeat, bra from 1-3.
Springfield 2-3, Overlord 1-1, Bra
1-3, bra 1-1 at 24,000.
I can barely hear. I keep getting.
Practice big 23.
Springfield 2-3, Overlord 1-1, Bra 0D2 for 45 at 24,000 knots.
Ground side is taking a little peek at me. I'm putting my camera on. I've got contact 1 and we've got engagement on 2 ship big 23 group at 30,000 trucking at 240.
Lancer 1, you're clear to engage.
Blackout, Lancer 1, declare friendly group, my 3, 2 o'clock.
Lancer 1, you have those, that's Jackal 1, 2 flight F-15.
He's getting close. He's getting very fucking close. I'll launch a Sparrow. I'm fine wasting a Sparrow, but they're very fucking close.
Lancer 1 is gonna let Jackal engage. The second element is gonna provide cover. Lancer 1 is out. West.
114, 440 at 30,000.
Lancer 1, yeah, that's a good idea.
Make left turns when you're egressing. Go ahead and skate. If you're knocked out in box 1.
Overlord
I notched that one.
167, 470 at 30,000 knots.
Oh, splashed one.
Springfield 2-3, Overlord
1-3 splashed one.
130, 445 at 20.
I think that was the Sparrow that got him.
Jackal 1, once you stop down that bandit, I need you to reach along to 80.
There's already a missile on that guy.
23s that are coming in on your flank. I'm gonna vector Lancer 1.
1-4 splash.
1-4 splash, nice.
Left 1, blackout, re-engage, 5 for 35, 30,000. No negative, Jack 1 engage on targets.
I'm just gonna. Fuck, man.
Blackout Lancer 1, Lancer 4, and 5 are in hot.
1112, pull off the burner. We gotta save these guys. It's getting messy. Get in there.
Yeah. Let's get
1314. You are getting merged. Take it as north as possible.
Go cold.
Lancer 2, those bandits are currently being engaged by Jack 1
shit.
with Lancer 1 back up.
Woo!
One, two, fuck one.
There we go. Splash the second. Let's go.
Never mind, Fox 3 actually.
How are we doing on fuel? Still good. Still very good.
Friendlies merged. No more Fox 3s in that group.
Those 120s don't mess around.
Lancer 1 and 4, 1-5 are sorting. They cleared hot, that bandit group east.
Alright.
Lancer 1, I'm showing all bandits on the north shot down. Good shooting, Jack 1. I want northern place to anchor in place.
Anchor in place. Cool. Let's go back to our guys. Let's get a little bit closer to them.
Almost full.
This is Jackal 1-2, same here.
Jackal 1, I'm glad you hear it. Please anchor in place. I'll keep you guys in standby for the next flight. Lancer to blackout, you can anchor in place. Once your
1-2, let's turn into each other. 1-2, turn left, I'll turn right. Heading east, turning.
A little side heavy. I think I've still got. I've got 2 Fox 3s on one side for some reason. Interesting. 1T. I guess it's a 120 and a Sparrow, so that Amram and a Sparrow, so that's why it's both on one side. There's 1-4.
Rider 2-2 Gambit, I believe it is. I shot at a bandit. It looked like he went down. Are there any bandits?
2-1, can you pop a couple of flares? I'm running at this.
Rider 2-2, you're currently trying to get on the north cap channel. Yes, bandit, I have 6 for about 40 miles. That's pretty close and heading away.
470 at 30,000.
Jackal 1, check your tanks.
Still at 13.
Last 2 to blackout. Our fuel status is £7,000. We've actually both shot 120 as well. So we start the pump.
16.
Launch 2-1 here. Please anchor in place. Gain some altitude for fuel efficiency.
Last 2.
There we go.
All northern pathways. 5 fuel efficient pathways. Next flight might be some time.
and 1-4, go ahead and turn to heading 09. Sorry, turn to heading 270. We'll reset the racetrack.
Copy 270. Already there. Let's go. It's gonna be kind of annoying trying to keep my aircraft level though. See.
proceed with me. We're turning.
Understood, turning.
All right. Well, we splashed too. That's pretty good. I'm very curious to know if it was the Amram or the Sparrow that got that first splash, though.
Down to 90 of the RPMs. 90 RPMs.
Blackout Lancer 1, how's the cap looking? Are we where you need us?
Second, Jackal 1.
Blackout, you guys are in good position. We're down to your current place. Right now, my scopes are clear except for 621 that appears to be landing back to enemy base.
Reduce throttle, maintain at least 2
No worries,
knots.
just double checking, but if you do need us to change up the headings a bit and maneuver, I'll see what I can do. Lancer 1.
FYI, Jackal 2s, I think we're the only ones on Colensic, so just go ahead and land however you want.
Copy. Which side are you approaching it from?
I'm gonna land on 01, which is from the south.
By the way, Magnet, instead of going vertical to avoid overshooting, either just take the overshoot, in which case I'll catch up, or you can go lateral, not vertical.
Yeah, understood.
Go ahead and go 090, 90% RP. I'll be following you.
090 at what RPM? Sorry?
90% RPM.
Oh, I was talking to them. I thought he was talking to us. Hello? Go back to T7, I guess. Let's see. Let's go back left. I guess we'll go back and complete the racetrack on the other side.
Passing you. Jackal 1 left turns to the racetrack now.
What's your fuel state?
Blackout
Alright,
Lancer
there we
1, lowest fuel state is 5,000 pounds. We're still good for another commit.
So those who don't really know what's going on, we're doing like an east-west racetrack, so they're just kind of going like this. And we're just doing like, if you imagine like a track and field track, we're just kind of doing this loop, holding here. It's just east and west, so 090270 headings.
Jackal 2 right now is currently landing. Once they land rearm refueled, then I want you guys to start your RC back so that Jackal 7 we always have one flight that's always like rearm refueled.
Sounds okay.
2-1 respawning.
Sure. That's Lancer flight, that's why. I was like, I'm not sure why they're going south. Alright, Lancer flight is going south.
Checking back in on 262.
Do you want me to refuel or reslot?
Do whatever you want, Tokyo, whatever works best for you.
Reslotting is kind of faster though, so.
Blackout Lancer 2.
Blackout Lancer 2. I have a radar contact about 35
Yeah,
miles.
but it's not off. I guess
Not on
we
the
land.
Lancer 2, I have a friendly flight of F-14s, Rider 1 in that direction. Please refrain from shooting us down.
Not pump tires at the time.
Copy that. No data link.
It appears that one
Yeah, just fly it
contact is for the OMTF and OETF cannot steer
Or I
to
guess
the
both of
electronics.
you can slide in there. Yeah.
Okay, winding down my engine.
Let's spec turning jammer on.
It's collateral 38.
Understood, jammer's off.
Blackout Lancer 1.
Do we take the same configuration or
I've got a
change
two-ship
the
passing
radar?
my 9 o'clock. I think we're supposed to take less than 6 AMRAMs, but other than that, do what you want.
Lancer 1, that's a flight of 3 F-14s that are actually supposed to be waiting for some reason.
6 to was plus. Is it okay?
Copy. I think we're supposed to do 4 AMRAMs max. LCS space Lancer 1.
You have the Lancer 2 on
Okay, I will
5
stay
0
with this.
and you have Jackal 1 that's about 106.
Alright, sounds good.
Jackal 1, make left turns for the racetrack.
Make sure both friendly groups, Lancer 1.
1, do you mind if we, when we take off going the opposite way? It'll just be easier for us not having to turn around. Let's go through 1's fuel states. 1-1 is 11.6. 1-2.
1-2 is 7.5.
1-4, you in comms. 1-4. Check a 1-4, check your engine light.
Lancer 2-2 to blackout, informational. We just had an F-14 in front of us about 20 miles crash.
2-2, rearm refuel complete, spooling it back up.
Sorry, talking to the Rider flight. You say you support gets shot down?
Negative, we saw him crash. He's disappeared off radar. I'm guessing that was Rider.
Yeah, we're not
Country, refilling complete, rearming complete. Landing up.
I actually want to start.
Jackal 1, Lancer 2, go defensive. I got a friendly A-120 coming your direction.
Jackal 1, drop locks.
Lancer 2 and 3, hold fire, hold fire. Jackal 1, you have a friendly A-120 launch about 45 miles on your London spot. Please divert north.
1-4 and 1-3, you're hot asses for that. You can go ahead and make your left turn early.
Country, I'm ready to taxi.
2-2, ready to taxi?
Just about. Alright, 2-2 ready.
2-3, Blackout, are you in this channel?
You know, just in case.
One, two, with me.
Lancer 2-1, Blackout, do you have contact with Lancer 2-3, Morbius?
Yeah, we've got contact with the area. Started late. Currently getting it out. See if I can get him on top.
Yes, we're having an 813.
That's 2-3, no problem. In future, please let us know if you're using A120s when there's friendlies around, so we can alert you to get out of the way.
Got it.
Lancer 2-3, I currently have the rest of Lancer 2 returning back to base re on refuel. However, if you're still completely fresh, then feel free to remain in the area. I'll probably just control you independently.
Well, I guess we're just gonna sit here and loiter for a little bit.
Casualty, pop-up group, bullseye 080 for 200, fourth flight, MiG-23.
To be ready.
1, that's yours. That's 094 for 90 at 28,000 and climbing. 4 flight hot.
Good for you, Eddie.
Blackout, Lancer 1. We're going to skip that commit. We see F-14s launching X-54s at range. We're going to keep our SA in composure and wait it out.
F-14s, yeah.
Okay,
Fucking Navy boys.
Easterly, while I set up my SRS. Blackout, Lancer 1. Unless you've got better eyes than me, can you confirm what we're seeing?
Don't hit the mount. Lancer 1, I'm having trouble talking to the Tomcat people. They seem to be very slow on comms. But then I'm getting the Tomcats to deconflict and start heading covering the southern groups.
No worries. Just let them take it. We're going to hold the racetrack. If they want to go hunting, then it's all good.
Well, the rider flights are about to attention from MiG-23 to both the north and south. So if they don't recommit onto the right target, this is going to get very messy. For them. For you guys, it'll be fine.
Jackal 2-1, blackout, checking in on 325.
Jackal 2-1, glad to hear you. Please proceed to bullseye 075 or 85.
Roger that, black.
Still holding a racetrack.
Blackout,
I mean, we're extending on our side of the racetrack here. I don't know what those F-14 guys are doing.
Just call us, we're ready to go.
If you look at our RWR, we're basically like the forwardmost, and the F-14s are right in front of us.
Roger that, let me check my map here.
So.
I'm going to get the Tomcat to fire all the pieces and retreat along the west axis.
Well, I guess there's one Viper ahead of us.
You're going to get the Summit MiG-23 group. Jackal 1, those targets will be 110 for 90. Lancer 1, those targets will be 100 for 90.
100 for 90.
Springfield 2-3.
Copy.
Take 1, go ahead and turn to engage.
104, 470.
Blackout, last one, just confirm.
1-2 engaging.
Alright, let's go.
From Lancer 1, 010.
Overlord 1-1. Bra 103, 470 at 26,000 knots.
Lancer 1, can you take again?
Who's taking the mass called out panic? Lancer 1 or Jackal?
470.
Jackal taking the southern group.
Copy that, Jackal taking southern. Lancer 1.
Springfield 2-3. Overlord 1-1.
Jackal 1, are you guys doing engage right now?
470 at 21,000 knots.
1-2 here, yes.
Overlord 1-1. Bra 1-2.
Alright, Lancer 1, keep in mind, you guys will be taking the southern one. Lancer 1, I want you to start pushing 120 for 98. Be advised, there's a some Tomcat that is moving to go to 1 versus 5 birds. So you may want to load clock here.
Well, those F-14s disappeared. I guess they're, holy
Jackal
shit.
1.
Yeah.
Keep heading 70 to 90.
Where's this target?
Panther being suppressed by Lancer 320.
Roger that, blackout turning 090.
Alright, here we go.
Springfield 2-3, Overlord 1-1, Bra
1314, engage Northern West Bandit. Leave behind for them.
What's the key for HUD brightness? Shit.
Currently north arm of Bandit is our best engagement right now.
We're also north. Go ahead and come south through us. We're engaged in the north, guys.
Springfield 2-3, Overlord 1-1, Bra 139, 445,
1-4 hit,
2000,
55 and 33,000.
Springfield 2-3, Overlord 1-1, pop-up group 140, 450.
Check 1304, you heard.
1314 engaging.
Jackal 131, on 100 at 32,000, your nose.
Springfield 2-3,
Jackal 1-4, I have another +7 negative to the left.
430 at 27,000 knots.
Jackal Lance, I'm engaging right
1-2 Fox 3.
There you go.
Lead group.
Ah, fuck.
Jackal 1-2, I need to engage.
Right engine
1-3, I'm hit.
radar failure. MLWS failure. ECM failure.
Yep, there he is.
ACS failure.
Jackal, sort the lead group.
Hydraulic failure.
We're gonna cover you from the trailer. We're gonna shoot over
Left
the top.
engine fire. Right engine fire.
2-1,
Radar failure.
Jackal 1-4, I'm unengaged.
MLWS failure. ECM failure.
Blackout, Lance of 1,
2-3, I'm leveling out, pulling back.
14s. There it is.
Fox 3, Angels 24.
Lancer 1, yes, he's engaged.
Copy, 27,000, single engaged.
Cool. Good flares. Let's see. Looks like a good Sparrow. No. Maybe? Maybe. Come on. Nice, good splash. That's what that. How many MiG-23s does it take to shoot down? I guess 2 F-15s. I have no idea what the F-14s were doing. I don't know if they were cold. It looked like they were cold for a while. I know one of them. We saw one of them shoot down one MiG-23. Pretty close. Well, I got a little greedy. I had that Sparrow that was still on the rail. I'm pretty sure I fired the... No, I fired the Sparrow first, and then I had a 120 left. And that was not optimal, so... I didn't get either of those splashes. But, I mean, after those two, I only had the AIM-9s, which... Not a huge fan of. I mean, I have to get even closer than I could with the Sparrows, but the Sparrows were... I'm not a huge fan of them. I like AMRAAMs the most, but that's whatever. I can reslot, so I can always go back in, but let's see what's going on here. Ah, yeah, he just got splashed. I had a second to eject there, but I didn't. And then I got splashed the second time by another missile, so... Let's see. Pretty much took care of it, though. These are all the Vipers back here, right? Oh, here's Jackal Flight. There's 1, 2, and 1, 1. And then there's 1, 4. So these F-14s. I'm not entirely. We'll see in the review here. I'm not sure where this Viper came from. He is. Is that? Well, that's Lancer 2 flight. These guys Lancer 2 flight. That's Lancer 1 and 2. So I'm not sure why that Viper's out there, but whatever. Did we just lose an F-14? Looks like we did. Questioning if I want to reslot right now. See if there's a... Who's this? That's a Viper. Did I take off from Galenzik, or did I take off from Novorossiysk? I think I took off from Galenzik, but I'm not sure. Let's see, who do we got back here? That's a Viper flight. Jackal flight 2. We got such a distance to go. And I'm not sure how soon we are to ending this mission. Oh? Oh? Let's see if the radar comes back around. I'm afraid if I reslot now, by the time I get back up in the air and into the combat zone, it's going to be mission over, and then we're going to have the same thing that happened in the last, like, 2 missions, where it's like, I just RTB. So... I mean, we got 2. We went 2-1, so... Last time, we went 0-0, and then the first one we went 2-2, so, I mean, we're kind of improving. If you think about it, that's a 200% KD increase from the first mission. How far are these guys out? 25 miles. They're probably launched. Yeah, this guy's already launched. Let's see. 120s. I haven't fought any Mirages. That's kind of the thing I want to actually. Oh, what's this? Oh, I'm upside down. There we go. Some harms. There we go. That 120's just falling out. That one failed to track. So I guess that's it. So this Viper's still chasing somebody. Morbin is chasing somebody. Can we actually see these? Oh. What's he doing? He looks like he's knocked out. Oh, no, he's turning. He's just diving. Trying to get away from that Viper. Where are we at? Let's see. I'm looking for this Viper. I want to see this Viper take out somebody. I mean, there he is, turning himself into an ICBM. Where's he going? Oh. Did it fail to track? Oh, there we go. It's coming out of outer space. Nice. there's another one down here. Well, I may have missed a chance to get up into the air in time. Let's take like 2 minutes, and then I guess I'll hop into another Eagle and see if we can get up there and maybe shoot down the last couple aircraft. Alright.
Alright, Lantern Flight. I lost my rate. That's not Lantern Flight. Wait a minute.
Let's see here. There's one more Mirage there. Let's check the Discord real quick. Alright, well, let's just hop into an Eagle. We'll see what happens. We might just end up getting returned anyways. So, select roll. Alright. Oh, so familiar. Coming up on 2 hours, so usually the missions last about 2 hours, like roughly. We also did start recording a bit earlier than normal, so might be off by like 30 minutes or something like that, but we'll see. We might get lucky. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go and burn and try to get there as fast as I can. because we have a pretty good amount of like fuel. If I just burn for a decent amount of time, get a little bit of speed and altitude real quick, try to get into the fight as soon as I can, we should be able to get in there in time, is my guess.
That would be pretty cool. I'll just take the Eagle through the drive-through.
325.
Point with the south intercept point.
Jackal 2, for the time being, anchor in your current position.
Roger that, Blackout.
I'm not even gonna ask. I'm just gonna go for it.
Lancer
Both
1-1,
engines
I'm
on.
showing Lancer 1-2 to turn off the base and heading towards you guys. You see, is Lancer 1-2 prep?
Blackout, Lancer 1, say again.
I'm showing Lancer 1-2, that's just about 30 miles from the friendly airport, heading east. Is he pressed?
Stand by. I've got him to hold, but if you're struggling, I can send him over here.
Who knows, we might get lucky. We might get a little fun and get a 1v4 or something like that.
Okay, yeah, rejoin. I am out of gas.
Yeah, what did you start with when you were exiting the L?
I was already bingo. So that was like 4,000, maybe? 3,000, somewhere there.
Copy.
I'm just gonna take this bird as far as it can go.
Well, hold on. I know I'm just sitting on the runway, but I'm like curious who all is RTB right now. Flight 11, okay. Alright, let's just go to, what is that, 090? 090. Oops. There we go. The scroll wheel on my HOTAS is now broken. Not the first time it's happened. Hold on. Alright, I'll just have to use my mouse, that's fine. Yeah, so I can't scroll up, it looks like.
Lancer 1 here.
Yeah, I can't scroll up.
Lancer 1 is 330 indicated at 3,000, flowing westbound.
Copy.
Clear to rejoin.
Pontiac 1-3. Request bogey dope. Pontiac 1-3. Overlord 1-1.
Alright, this is 1-2. I've landed the birds somewhere.
Hey, that's a win. We'll send the pickup truck.
Yeah, send the pickup truck. Oh, dang it.
Don't worry, the pickup truck's super fast.
Yep, I know.
Clara.
Alright, come off a burner. Keep going at this altitude.
2-1, what's your fuel state?
2-1, fuel state 162.
2-2, fuel state 1-5, or 15-500.
7-4-2-3.
So is all of like 2 back here? No.
This is 1-2. The pickup truck has arrived and has already taken me to base.
Cool. I mean, we just gotta keep going.
Alright, Jackal 2, I'm gonna turn us on a sort of half racetrack towards where the bad guys are gonna be coming from, starting at the north intercept and just sort of going back and forth and west.
Am I the only one that see that
And it's gone.
Sorry, what did you say?
There was like a weird, getting a weird graphical glitch, I think. Just a giant cloud in front of us that was like a missile smoke trail, but huge.
I see. Jackal 2-3, if you were asking if you should deviate and like form the second element of the racetrack, I think we're probably good.
Let's see what kind of ground units we got here.
Excuse me?
Disregard 2-3.
Oh. Not that. F10? Is it F9 for naval? Yeah, there's. They hit these guys pretty good.
Jackal 1, Lancer 1. Unknown if you're still planning to rejoin, but unfortunately we've got to get up to 40,000 if we're going to make it back. We're struggling materially.
I'll follow you.
Lancer 1.
Alright, let's see.
And right behind 2-2.
Roger that, 2-3.
We're about a third of the way there.
And everyone is walking.
Jackal, Lancer passing under you. No factor, you're good to rejoin on the right.
Copy.
Jackal 2, Blackout, please start egressing 260. I think that we're approaching this end, so I want you guys moving a little bit, moving the capsule towards the west.
Roger that, Blackout. Moving 260.
need to do next
Blackout
directions
Lancer 1,
before.
do we have any divert
Oh, mission accomplished.
For some with a bit more run,
Twisted
as
my
Divo is
neck
very
in a
short,
weird
so
way.
we're not going to have a second chance.
Lancer 1-1, stand by. I
Right,
believe
so I take it we can all log
may
off
be
now?
open for you guys. Krasnodar is on 290 for 65. Do you think you can make it there?
Yep, Krasnodar easy. We're diverting if we're allowed to.
Are we all logging off, or
Do you know who when I sent was emergency when you're allowed to?
Unknown. If anybody can check that on net for me, it's much appreciated.
I don't think I've gotten a single kill today. Alright, Jackal 2, I'm putting it to a vote. Do you guys want to just log out in the air here, or do you guys want to go back?
I want to go back and do
break arrival. Override break, I mean.
I'll be staying until I go land, and I'm about maybe 5 minutes ahead of you in the return.
Lancer 1, right now, you have permission from Sarge and Trojan in order to land at Krasnodar, so that if something goes wrong, we'll defend you at the court martial.
Jackal 2, I'm going to go full burn
That's
until we're out
one
of
copy.
fuel tank.
Clear to land at Krasnodar divert.
Copy.
Yeah, I would like to do another landing.
Alright, 1-2 will just wait for you guys over here.
Check 1 is rejoined.
You know what, I'll get the drinks ready. What do you guys want?
Nothing beats a flight like a nice, crisp, refreshing ginger ale.
Empty tanks, jetty sir. Roger that, 2-3. I'm gonna bring us back up to 30,000 and then he's off. Oh, well, we're a ways out. We might be able to burn her for a little while if you just jet it 10.
2-3, are you clear of my...
Yeah, I am behind you.
Lancer 1 flight Gambit up on cap. Krasnodar Center is heading 307 for 44 miles. That is currently under friendly control. You're free to land there.
Gambit 1, Gambit Lancer 1, copy. We've also got that 59 now, so we're making a right hand turn.
Jackal 2, ready for me to dump my tank? Let me just... here. Yeah, you guys are good. And control W to jet your missiles. Don't tell anybody.
So now the dilemma is, do I want to go and land with them, or do I want to go all the way back to the normal air base? Like, because they're
I'm going
diverting.
to attempt to go Mach 2.4 today.
Oh, go 2.5.
Alright, fair enough.
Hey Lancer, can I go to the left side? We flew some
Cleared that side,
formations today, I feel. That was like probably the closest I've been in formation flight. Dave, this is where I was going to.
Just keeping an eye on your fuel states, guys, but it's looking good for me up here.
2-3, 10.2.
2-2, 10.7.
Perfect.
one, so we should be Jackal, Lancer, we're going to go left echelon, so just maneuver around while we set up for a left echelon here.
Copy.
Jackal 2-1, Mach 2.05.
I'm holding far below.
Yeah,
Weird
apologies,
that
let
you
us,
can't see your Mach number in nav mode.
Combat 15 right now.
Yeah, only in PVR and combat mode.
Mach 2.0.
I guess I'll join Jackal 1 since he's in my flight, so might as well just go back to where he's going.
Yep.
2.3.
I'm not sure where 1, 2, and 1, 4 are. I'm assuming they're dead and they logged off, so... Technically, I too am also dead, but...
325, Lancer 1, now pushing 240 for landing at Krasnodar.
I'm just doing an excessively long ferry flight.
Roger 1, good.
Go back to 270.
I've just realized something. Because of the fact that the two vertical stabilizer at the back of the aircraft are further than each air intake, do you think we can...
Jackal 2, flying, you're clear to return to base.
Mach 2.25. Mach 2.5. What are you trying to do, 2-3?
What?
With the stabilizer.
Yeah, I think we can fit in flying formation with the air intake between the stabilizer of another one.
Fair enough. That would be a good thing to try next time. Especially when we're cranking.
One, two, do you think you're gonna hit Mach 3?
No, but I think I am gonna hit Mach 2.6.
And 2.5.
I'm currently 2.6 indicated, but I don't know.
2.6.
Huh. So, the scroll wheel on my HOTAS is detecting both directions as scrolling out. So, interesting.
Okay, we should probably do a very aggressive descent now. I'm gonna pull off on the vertical, or, well, everything actually.
Copy.
Jackal 2, this is Jackal 1-1, be advised, there is a rider with us, so be careful when you park. Or just slam into him, I don't really care.
Fuck it, let's just go back all the way. Yeah, I'm detecting the stutter. It's saying that it's dropping a lot of frames, like at least 80%, and part of that's going to be the DCS server itself because people are getting close to airports and stuff.
1-3 at Tomcat, just took your spot on the ramp.
I've noticed that like last time too. It had like some pretty bad. Not last time, but
2-1 entering a left pattern.
yeah, it was last stream. Because the first stream was pretty okay up until like the second half. The second stream was pretty good mostly throughout. It's kind of stayed consistent. And then this one started off pretty good, but it's starting to catch up. So we'll see how how well it lasts.
I'm gonna follow some down there.
Alright. Spray. Start going south. Heading 180.
Good show, 2-1. Thank you, Magnus.
Okay. Let's see how fast we can get this baby. We're at Mach 1.8 right now. Now we're slowing down, we're just getting into denser air.
And 2-1 is lost. I saw that. What? Yeah, me too.
Okay. So now we're going 090. Should get to line up now. Okay.
So 2-3, be aware, I'm a little bit on the right side of the runway. I just see you ejecting over there.
We could go for the straight in.
Superior by ass, Healy. Oh wait, wrong channel.
Do the overhead brake. Alright. Okay. Oop. Alright, turn back in. Almost got it. Beautiful. Not quite straight in, but now I'm lagging really bad. Yeah, it's really bad now on my end too. There we go. There we go.
Smooth landing, Trevor.
Oh, my HOTAS scroll wheel works again. There it goes. It's back. Okay. Yeah, even on my side, it's stuttering pretty bad. So I can imagine those of you who are still watching, it's pretty rough too. But we're almost done. Good enough here.
Oh damn, no more glitter.
There we go. Let's turn off the power too. Boop. Nice. Alright. Next up is just the debriefing. Once that comes back up, I'll conclude the stream, and then that will be the end of it. We won't watch the whole debriefing. It usually goes on a little bit longer and covers other people's squadrons and stuff, but we'll get a good idea of what happened in the big picture of things. So we'll go ahead and watch that in a minute.
2 out of 3 of your landing gear failed, and then you clipped your wing onto the ground.
Okay, let's take a look at this. So y'all are already in the air. I'll go with Jackal 2's authority first.
Yep, that's me over there.
Where? Oh, all the way over here.
Yeah, we were way ahead.
Yeah.
Dude, Jackal 2 was mopping up during like the first half of that op.
Yep. There's quite a few MiG-21s.
Yeah.
Just a few, you know.
Yep. Let's look at this first engagement here.
Well, I mean, it's nothing the
Change
Eagles
scale.
can't handle.
That's already in 300. Okay. So we got.
So we had Phoenix a little bit behind us with ECM on.
Oh yeah. MiG-21s don't have radar missiles, at least not usually. It does help a tiny amount for detection, but you basically don't need to have your jammer on it at all for against MiG-21s. Their actual range for the radar missiles is like 6 miles head on. You basically just pop them before then, and you're fine. Another thing, it looks like it's just these like TWS double launches. It's on the back group. That's good. You want to make sure you try to sort well with this. Looks like you have you do sort pretty well. Yeah. You have a double launch here that both goes to the same bandit. That's a little bit hard to control. Okay, manages to defend that and do clean up. Very nice. Get one leaking by. At this point, all 3 of you should be putting flares out, because this is the range at which like the box shoes come out. If you see a bandit this close, put some flares out. Hit.
I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that there are aces in Jackal 2 now.
I guess so. Yeah, good weapons points. You'll get that together. MiG 21s aren't the highest threat, but you need to make sure that they don't get unengaged or past you. So yeah, like in this case, if you know it's MiG 21s, you can get much closer before launching, like 20 miles instead of 30. In that case, it's a lot more difficult for them to just defend it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ideal case is going to like 15 miles. At that point, it's very difficult for them to defend it. You don't waste as many missiles. Sparrow. How close is this? Oh, it's not close. I thought it was like kind of coming back and get you.
And I think that was all of Jackal 2's guy. I think that was just the one at the start that we did, right?
Right.
Yeah, we didn't get sorted onto any of the bandits after that.
It's pretty big, like
a long way
how
to go.
the sorting was. The bandits were spawning pretty far away, and we didn't really try to restrict people back, as well as there weren't enough bandits to mean that everybody need to go back. Like there weren't enough bandits to mean that it was pushing people back towards our actual lines here. So it ended up being quite a hop. This is why we do the racetracks. I think some of the Navy guys didn't really follow that, and just basically went. It's kind of like ball chasing in Rocket League.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Jekyll won now. So very nice on the Slancher. Jekyll.
Yep. We're
very nice on the racetracks.
really my biggest struggle was keeping information and just speed management.
Right.
Yeah. Still have to learn on that.
I wasn't the best like target for you. I was constantly my map and wasn't looking at it. I think I haven't really figured out the autopilot too well. So the
yeah, you go very wide. Oh wait, no, it's because I went to engage. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1-4 and 1-3 are up ahead already in the.
So this is actually the second engagement for Jackal 1, because there was an engagement before the racetrack.
Oh yeah, there was. So Lancer takes care of this stuff over here, and we're coming in to the racetrack kind of behind him. And 1-3-1-4 take care of something. We're getting spiked, so I had a shackle, which is very cool. I think yeah, we're both turning. If we were both turning with the 2.5 G, that would have put us right next to each other. But it's definitely fine that we're like this. We're just gonna go back to another racetrack anyway, so it doesn't matter how hard we turn as long as you stick with your flight.
Then there.
Okay,
yeah.
this right here. So
First
what
thing
is the deal here? You have aim 7, so that's why you're waiting to hear. These guys are pretty good Fox 100s. Do y'all have arrows left?
I still had full load there, but we got in pretty close before I actually got any paint. So I just switched. I had aim 7 first because I was super close. I think I went to the second one with the AMRAM.
I see. Yeah, if you unlock or like lock a second target, or out of SCT in any way, the M7 doesn't track.
Yeah, and I'm not familiar with the sparrows, so
yeah. Actually, also let's see. It's that. No, it was not a. It was a notch. Maybe. No, it was not a notch.
Yeah, no, it's because he fired the 120.
Yeah, that's why. Anyway, it's good enough. Y'all did actually fire. You got them to turn cold, which killed this missile because it's another Fox 1. And that's the important part.
Haha, I got a kill.
Yep.
Nice. Then another group over here. And I think it was by this time where you told us to like go help them. You and me, straight.
Yeah, we're turning like right here. We have the bandit call, so we're turning back. Ideally, we're more like 20 miles, but it's when it's this wide of a racetrack and it's bandits that popping up not too far away. We have to call for these like here or so.
Yeah.
Like about here. So when it's like that, it's I was going to have you guys come back this direction, but the GCI kind of took over and said, Jekyll 1-3 and 1-4, go attack them. In this case, Lancer is already in position, and we have a racetrack. I guess we're both kind of in racetracks. Lancer, think of the tactics here. Lancer's also in a racetrack here. So this is I think it's a mistake on the GCI part because the you really shouldn't task two different flights with the same spanner group unless you need the numbers. So what should have happened was you should have said, okay, Lancer, your primary in here, Jackal, go either get in support of these guys or like get away a bit more. Like maybe try to go north to be the cover for Lancer 1, Lancer 1 over here. If you just send everybody in at once, you basically have inevitably merging. Looks like you handle this like rather okay. This is getting rather dicey. I told you all to egress north, but I guess we're still too far out of there. If these were more deadly, you're absolutely required to merge, but you're still a good 20 miles away. The no escape zone for the Fox 1s is much closer than that. No escape zone for the for Fox 3 like an SC10 is well within this. So you actually do have to merge, but in this case you could egress and have people behind you like Lancer 1, these two Lancers and us two Jackals help you out. Good defense. Though it might have not have been enough if unless your friendly your wingman hadn't if a wingman hadn't foxed on him and got him to turn cold, it might not have been enough to get rid of this. It's close though. Okay. Looks good. We got the one on the other side. Oh, that's a long range ammo. Nice. I'll clean them up.
Crunch, you got another kill.
How many was that? Was that 2?
Yeah, I think so.
I got 2, and I
Crunch,
think
1,
Crunch
2,
got 2.
3 total. We haven't hit the third one. Actually, 4, 5.
5?
We'll go through it and continue finding him. I just keep following 1, 3, and 1, 4. I think y'all had an action the second time as well.
Yeah.
Yep. So another hit. That's your third one.
Oh, that's right, because 1, 3.
Trevor,
you
that's
got
where
hit.
you died. Yeah. Let's go over this engagement here. You're up against a Fox 1 fighter, MiG-21, and this is where he'll start to actually Fox. Like, it's kind of similar to the AIM-7 in terms of the kinetics and stuff. Yeah, you'll need to look outside the aircraft for this sort of thing, as well as you'll get spiked by him. And if you have a wingman who's ready to help you, as soon as you're spiked, you can start defending. Even if you have a pretty good shot lined up, start defending if you have a wingman. Because it's the wingman's job to actually shoot whenever you are being shot on.
Yeah, at that point I only had the aim 7, and that was the only thing I had left.
Yeah. The target fixation can be tough to shake. Oh, nice, you sent the missile over here.
Yeah, I sent it to the
these
right
minor
because
guys
I
weren't-
saw the 14 was solo, and on my scope it looked like there was more on the more south than there was this guy. But
Yeah, that's correct. You did the right thing here. These F-14s weren't on our comms. They really shouldn't have been in the north here. They were meant to go over here. But yeah, it's a little bit sketchy with having the friendly behind, but it's not like it's within a few nautical miles of them, so it's fine. Okay. That aim 7 connects.
It is always morally correct to fire a Fox 3 near an F-14.
Especially then on in their AO. Okay, this is where we come in, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is probably where you lost a lot of fuel, Matic. Do you go burner the whole way?
Me?
Like the whole way into this engagement here. Let's see, you are increasing speed rapidly. You went burner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay if you like just moderate it and keep tabs on it. It's a matter of like 3 times the fuel flow, so you can lose it quick.
Yeah, it was when I went into this turn over here to try and clean up that MiG-23 that I got the bingo warning.
Yep.
So I guess actually, yeah, I think I dumped my tanks earlier, actually.
Right. And Lancers ended up cleaning this guy up. I told them how it go, how when I noticed the GCI cross sorted us like we were over here, and Jackals were told to get the north, Lancers were told to get the south. So I told them like come south over us, and they did it. Worked out pretty well.
I was trying to get that bandit, and then it got mopped up by Lancer. Then by
Yep.
that point, I got the bingo warning, so I decided to RTB.
Alright, let's check on the parameters for your RTB because might be some teaching you could do here. So
Yeah, I probably should have went higher now.
Yeah, 22,000 is not the most efficient altitude of the F-15. You really got to go to 30,000 or so, and
Yeah,
bring it back to 90% of the RPM.
Yeah, I definitely should have went up. I realized that like halfway through.
Yep.
Over here, I was just limping and losing
You're
altitude. because
gliding here.
Yeah, I lost one of my engines on the way. Then there.
But you touched it down.
I touched down.
Pickup truck, yeah.
Yeah, then you said the pickup truck, and then the pickup truck went back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely should have flown at a higher altitude when I was returning.
Right. And this is my engagement over here. So I had, let's see, I think I had fired one AMRAM and nothing else so far. This is my one AMRAM. And then I was vectored for these guys. Actually, I was vectored for these guys.
And you quickly pop 3 off. Hell yeah.
Yeah, triple shot TWS. Let's see, did they all hit? Pop, pop, pop. That's 3 of them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that in the kill feed. I was like, holy shit, Stig is cleaning up.
Yeah, to get this kind of shot off, well, it helps these guys are extremely fast. They're Mach 1.6. That's what Mirages do in these kinds of engagements. We're in there. They get started out in air starts, and they just say, go. Their engines have the staying power to go high altitude and get up to Mach up to 2.2 or so. So the longer you let them be, the longer they have to increase speed. It's quite an engine on those things. So yeah, you just need to. I typically wait about 7 seconds past when the indicator says I can shoot, like the probable intercept indicator. You won't get to the no escape indicator when doing first BVR shot like this, but you can like wait 7 seconds or so and greatly increase your PK for these kind of shots. Yep, one unengaged guy right here because it's good to call this out if you ever like are unable to fire on the on one of these guys. So this guy is going Mach 2.1, much faster than us. I failed to realize that this guy was going to pass me so fast, and I did like a recommit, but I basically did a donut here and was at minimum speed.
Mm.
The AIM-7 might not actually have hit if this guy hadn't been launched on, but yeah, that's good. I did a defense here. 15 miles.
Nice.
Launch might have been on me. I think it was. Yeah. This guy was forced to go cold, which trashed the Fox 1. But I'm pretty sure I would have defended against it anyway. Okay. Then I made some Lancer buddies on the way back.
Now you just you just blended in with the Lancers.
Yep.
It was a
Like
pretty
a
clean
default.
op for Jackal, all things considered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
If you disregard the fact that I ran out of fuel.
But you didn't crash.
But I didn't crash.
I mean, you
though.
crashed,
That's
but
another.
it wasn't like a. It wasn't like a. You didn't
It
launch
was
out
a
into the
crash
run or anything.
landing.
Yeah.
Still counts as a landing, all things considered. But yeah.
Pretty shapes.
I need to get more kills if I'm gonna keep up. Yeah, Jackal actually did great this up.
Force landings.
Yeah, if we're counting kills across all the ops, yeah, we do have some double aces.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, I'm still at 3 for this entire campaign. But it's mostly because I end up targeting things that other people are targeting. So
yeah, there's a lot of cat planes in the air.
Yeah, we
that are doing
definitely have to communicate, I guess, so that we don't go for the same target and just waste our missiles. And oh yeah, over here is the Jackal 2 flyovers.
Yep. By the way,
some reason-
as you're chaffing or flaring, if you're very low altitude, your flares actually hit the ground pretty quick. So, I recommend being inverted as well if you're flaring, or like to the side.
Very good style points.
Yeah, look at Phoenix over there.
Yeah, he's just showing off.
Nice barrel rolls.
And then let's see their fuck up.
Yeah,
Save for
take a look
Phoenix.
at Seagull.
Seagull, from my perspective, lost his 2 left landing gear and only had his front gear. 2 rear landing gear, not left. 2 rear landing gear and only had his front gear intact.
A little bit low here.
Yeah, he was very low when I was watching him.
Yeah, I struck the lights at the end of the runway.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I only saw
I think that's
the
probably
front
what
landing.
took off my back gear.
Yeah.
Bonk.
And then you kind of clipped into the ground on my screen.
Yeah.
And then you hit your wing, and then that's that. And then Tokyo over here, he drifted over to the grass.
Ground loop.
Yeah.
And you
Happens
hit
once
your wing.
every mission.
And there he is on the grass. And then Phoenix actually did a decent one.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you get to see me chilling out with an F-14 that decided to land on our base instead of the fucking...
Who was it?
Yep.
It was sad, Rider
That's sad.
2-2. Me and him were just chilling out over there.
Yep.
What did I do?
And then Phoenix
I
and I
never
started memeing on this Rider. We were just moving our tail-runs over there.
Good landing. Very nice. Yeah.
We made his way back. we're just asserting our dominance on this F-14. It's like
I saw that,
moving our tails, moving our rudders.
Anybody want
Releasing
to see anything? Anybody want to see anything in particular?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Because I'm more concerned with like what happens in Jackal because that's us. So if we make any
Yep.
mistakes, I want to learn from that.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
Let's go up to VC2.
Sure.
Sure.
Jackal always drawn first blood.
Jackal best squad.
Truly does what he
Out of
wants.
my
Oh,
belly,
everyone's
eh?
moving here now.
Gentlemen, how are we?
Hey, welcome, Jackal, to the. I don't even know what this is right now.
The party, bro. It's the party.
Yes. Hey, there was no
Air
Jeffs.
Force.
There
Go
was
ahead.
no Jeffs.
Yeah, there was no Jeffs today.
Because we killed them all last 2 missions. Or
I don't think that's all of them.
Oh, shit.
Oh, poor Montana with no support, but hey, he's working. He's working. Oh,
Isn't this the second time where he's been like alone, way ahead, and engaging shit on his
He
own,
must.
like a Chad?
yeah. Truly is
I think you could say that
interesting
about
behavior.
the entire Rider Flight.
Well, my
That's
idea
kind of
of
a flight wide issue.
my idea of a fucking DCS Giga Chad is somebody that's off your wing and only says 2, and he's always there no matter what bullshit you throw his way.
True.
But hey, this is good. This works as well.
AIM 54 goes burr.
Hey, but hey, this was all right. I suppose 10 miles. Donk.
Oh, he's notching too. Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's there. This is where the big sad happens. He slices in the missile while flaring. Or no, it's not this one.
Oh no!
It's this one. He does all the flares, slices it in, I think.
Yeah, he's working, man. He's working.
And then the unfortunate bit is he has no flares left with the R6.
Oh, Tomcat damage. Oh, if I say Tomcat damage by
So why did
low
the Tomcat take 3 R60s last time?
He
can
look,
say
he
I.
hit him. This guy hit the AI hit him directly in the top of the fuselage.
Yeah.
So I'd say he killed
The
both
last
engines.
time he managed to take the damage to the non-go area.
Oh man, look, were we supposed to push this far? Because that's why I kept asking Trojan, because I was very unsure about how far we were
So
getting.
okay, then part of the reason why I had you guys post up that far was because I didn't want to leave the Ryder Singleton flights completely out to dry.
Yeah.
Which maybe I stood. I mean, because so
Whoa,
I
yeah,
did
they-
end up kind of
If
pushing
they
you guys
weren't
up
on
front
radio,
in order to
they're not-
support them.
Yeah, if they weren't on radio, they're not really, like deserving of a
Wait.
rescue mission.
It was a good meme, Potato. I hopped onto their radio channel.
Oh yeah.
And they were just actively disregarding the ATC, the AWACS, sorry. Also, has
Because,
anyone seen? No wonder we didn't get engaged by the SA5. It's on the other side of the mountain range.
Well, that's fair enough. I don't think
at sea level.
jams. Oh no! Yeah.
So they can't see anyone over the mountains.
Well,
Well, we were spiked by it. Just didn't launch on us.
yeah, because
Yeah, 'cause the search
um,
radar can see you, but the track radar can't.
imagine if we need to be posted up in a very specific spot, we could work that. But it's a lot easier for me as a flight lead if we're dynamic. Because I am noticing now every turn we make, we are getting further to the east, which was unintended. But that's just how it turned out in the end.
How was this mission for Lancer?
You think?
Oh, good. Lancer 2, I think they have an ace pilot now, and we're happy with Lancer 1's happy with their form. So yeah,
You
pretty
think?
good for.
You think maybe us pushing so far is what screwed that South group to not be intercepted by the Tomcats?
Well, at the end of the day, the
There was no
AI,
Tomcats to intercept.
the AI are going to
The
AI.
Tomcats were pushed very far up before the bandits even spawned, and they were
Because-
also very split up as well.
The AI aren't very intelligent. They will literally just go. They'll go neuron activate and just try and kill whatever they see. So I think they all aggro on SAD here. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what might cause a. By the way, that was a good call, Potato, because I remember you said we're on the North group, and it looked a lot easier to sort from in the pit. But yeah, we started.
Gaming.
Hey, did you finally land or did you give up?
We're good. We're down.
Thank
Oh,
you
geez.
long enough.
Oh, no.
Thrombosis.
Hi.
Hornet gang, Hornet gang.
Hello.
Okay, just quickly, My guys, is anybody on a time crunch right now, or are we good to sit the debrief? Because if anyone needs to hop out in like 30 or an hour, then we'll probably take our leave here.
Yeah, I'll probably need to hop out.
Yeah, I should.
How long you got,
Yeah.
Davey?
30 minutes.
I gotta make some food, dude.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Hold on. Jackals, and I guess anyone who wants to look over at the VC2. I'm sending you the photo of what happened earlier.
Well, I'll tell you what, Davey. We'll catch up some other time, and I'll bring you up to speed.
Okay, sounds good.
Nose cone.
See ya, Davey.
See you,
So that looks
Yeah,
very
pleasure,
gamer.
man. Take it easy, man. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, you too.
I ran out of fuel, and then I decided to land the bird somewhere in the grass, and that's what happened.
It'll buff out.
Yeah.
So, Jams, how'd you like that flyby?
That was real cool. Thanks.
Lol.
Lol, Jeff.
I kept seeing you like, that's high, that's high.
Congrats on your landing, though.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad
Jams
landing
with
in the end.
the greenie board that's gonna
I
extend
lived.
off into
That's what
space.
matters.
Nicely done, Fives.
Yeah, Jam sets the record for longest greenie
Yeah, let's see the
board.
pattern work.
Nice, nice five layer.
Oh my god, five.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably gonna get
Fives, fiber, bolter is the ones we came up with.
It was a bit confusing, but it was all right because we had so many aircraft to recover and no fuel, so it wasn't going
Kind
to
of
be
like
perfect.
Fives.
Oh
Yeah.
look, there's Trojan on the top left.
Jams.
Oh, hey. Flying along there.
There you go.
All right. Is
Yeah,
everyone
not bad.
getting screenshots?
That's good to
Is
have
everyone
everybody.
happy? So I'm gonna leave.
I'm about to slot out.
Yeah, I'm a slot
All
out.
right.
I'm
Hold
about
on,
to
let me get one last screenshot of the Tomcats.
It attacked me really fast. Was there actually an SA5 somewhere? Because
I think
Yes,
the problem
yes,
is,
there
Jam,
was.
Yeah,
It
it
literally,
shot me
it
down.
killed 1-1.
So
It
you
shot
literally
me
killed
down
1-1.
because
I'm
Alpha
there,
Rider.
fat, dumb, and happy at like 45,000, 50,000 feet.
Oh
right?
no,
And
Check your DMs.
Oh no, it did have line of sight.
Oh,
But I don't know. But yeah, I think the problem
Incredible.
is Jams is behind the hill or the mountain range, so it couldn't really see over the top of the mountains.
that's probably for your guys' safety.
I think
I also like how there was an AI F-14 on Boo that just like sort of spawned next to the SA-5.
To go
I
and
did
die.
wonder why the F-14 was randomly there.
I don't know which one. I don't know which
Hey,
Sam
it's
shot I hit
good
with the
results.
Maverick. I know it was one that the Huskies were trying to hit, and they were Winchester. I was like, okay, I'll take it.
Can we
No,
go
and it's
back
really
to this?
funny because it didn't die
Well,
from the SA-5, it crashed.
So just to update, I'm just quickly going through for my own stuff, but once the brief officially starts, I'll start going through the flights. So
Roger.
don't worry, everything will be seen because I know we missed a few guys last time. So I'm gonna make sure we try not to miss anybody this time.
Just do your shit.
Oh, what's this?
I might edit some photos while you're busy.
Did you just kamikaze?
Well, Shane, the problem is the search radar.
What?
It is what had to happen.
Box 15.
I ran out of gas.
Box 4.
I ran out of gas.
Call
I was like,
sign
oh, I'll
Magnum.
just take the.
Might as well if you're out of fuel.
He's taking crunch into a whole new level.
Yeah, just like,
Oh,
just
God.
like 1-1-1-4. Give her the onions. Just Roger onion.
Give her the ketchup.
Try to 2-3. Oh no.
Taking crunch to a new level.
I'm gonna do like a certain summon we know and skip debrief. Rich. See you guys later.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Tomcat that landed over at Gesnedic or something like
Shout
that.
out to was it Rider 2-1
Bruh.
that just spawned Ascended?
Oh,
And then
That
crash
was
into
1-2.
and then crash into
No, as I was launching, I did my clearing turn to the right. I look back and I just see a Tomcat hovering over the fucking Kestrel.
Please tell me there's a picture of that.
Just
Rider 2-1 just floating above
It was,
Kestrel
it
and
was
then
1-2, not 2-1.
slamming back down.
Oh, because you launched really early and I just.
is anyone still
I was lagged the fuck
watching the server?
Nah.
Dodo. Dodo.
Yeah,
What's going on, man?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I can hop in if you want.
Worry about it.
I'm
What is
just,
Dodo
playing
doing?
around since no one's here.
If someone has a
Alright,
track
well,
five,
that
the
basically
track,
sums it
maybe
up.
you can watch it in a replay because it
I'm
happened
very
really
low on
early
fuel,
on.
so my blade
Yeah, I
has, like, no
can.
weight.
I can check
We're
it
gonna
out.
do
You don't have
the
a
actual
copy
debriefing
anymore.
up in the debriefing channel. It'll be
Debriefing
about
channel.
20 minutes. We're gonna...
All right, fellas. Well, that basically sums up today's stream. So we got to include the briefing and debriefing this time around, and you guys get to see the tech view stuff and also the PowerPoint presentation for the briefing, which is a nice little touch for really everything. And also is just kind of a required thing, of course, with DCS. Those of you who play DCS understand. So next time will probably be on Wednesday, about same time for that stream as well. And so we'll be able to watch the briefing again and debriefing as well. If you guys want, I know I mentioned earlier in the stream that I could do the webcam if you guys want to see how I have my setup and what's going on basically on my end of things when, either I'm starting up, what my routines are, and then what I'm doing on my screen, my side, behind the screen whenever I'm flying. So if you guys want to see that, just let me know. Put a comment down there. Otherwise, I feel like the camera might be a little bit too much for the system and might increase stuttering and such. I know we had a problem with that later in the stream once all the other players in the server were recovering and the server had to connect with all the stuff on the ground. So I had a little bit of stuttering on my end, a little bit of lag from the server on my end as well, and I'm sure you guys had some lag as well through the whole network, just because once it comes through my computer, then my processor and my GPU have to go through all the processes of loading the ground as well, and then that overloads my system, which then makes it slower to stream to you guys. So I apologize, but it's just kind of the nature of the beast for now. So that's basically why that happens. If you guys have too much issues with it, or it feels unbearably bad, please let me know so that way I can see if I can fix it or if there's something else I can do to remedy that issue. Okay, we did get a pretty good engagement there on the beginning. We got 2 off the bat and then got killed. So happens. That's just part of DCS though, right? You could get a little bit ballsy, play a little more dangerously than you would in, say, real life, and risk your life and try to go for extra kills. So that's what happens sometimes. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this stream, please like, subscribe, all that other cool stuff and whatnot. So that way I know what you guys enjoy. Leave a comment so that way you guys can see it. We got a lot more people watching the stream today as well. So I know 5 or 6 or 8 people that we had. It's not a whole lot to most people, but for me, that's a lot. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining, and we will continue the stream as long as we need to finish all the missions in the Summer Skies series. So if you do want to see more, please hit that notification bell, subscribe, so on and so forth. You know the drill. And so that way you can be notified when I will be streaming. Of course, that's going to be Wednesdays and Fridays, same time as today. So just tune in. Thanks for all those that commented. I enjoyed talking with you guys. I enjoy seeing what you guys are thinking, so that way I'm not just stuck here in the dark, just streaming and sitting here in silence. So thank you guys for joining in and voicing in the comment section.